In the dimly lit corridors of the floating colony station Orion 7, Harper Dawson moved with careful steps. Though she whispered, "I'm fine," the sharpness in her eyes betrayed the lingering pain of the attack she had barely survived. It wasn't fear that drove her. It was determination. The cubs had appeared that morning, strange creatures with amber eyes that glowed faintly in the dark. They had been her companions ever since humans first colonized the asteroid belts, drawn by some unspoken bond. They were small, but clever, capable of navigating vents, tracking scents, and communicating in ways Harper was only beginning to understand. When the incident occurred in the hydroponics bay, Harper had tried to brush it off. A shadowy figure had attempted to sabotage the station's life support systems, and she had caught them in time, but not before sustaining a minor injury. She told herself it was nothing, but the cubs sensed otherwise. By noon, the trio of cubs, Zephyr, Miko, and Luma, had gathered near the docking bay, their ears perked, tails flicking with an intensity that suggested they were plotting. Harper couldn't help but smile, a ghost of warmth touching her lips. Humans had created artificial intelligence, synthetic laborers, and countless automated systems. Yet it was these creatures, smaller and less sophisticated by any conventional measure, who showed instinct, loyalty, and empathy that no AI could match. "All right, you little detectives," Harper murmured, bending down to meet their eyes. "Show me what you've got." With a soft chirp, Zephyr darted forward, Miko following through the narrow maintenance shafts, while Luma stayed behind, keeping watch. Harper trailed them, navigating the intricate network of conduits and service tunnels that spanned the station. Each step was precise, controlled. Humans had the ability to adapt, to think on the fly, to make split-second decisions in ways no programmed machine could. It was a trait the cubs recognized instinctively. The scent trail led them to Dock 12, where a shadow moved among the cargo crates. Harper's heart clenched, not with fear, but with anticipation. The attacker's figure was hunched, trying to mask their presence, but the cubs wasted no time. Zephyr emitted a low growl, Miko bared its tiny teeth, and Luma's body bristled, the luminescent lines along her fur flaring. Harper stepped forward, her voice steady. "You don't have to do this. I won't hurt you, but I won't let you hurt anyone else either." The figure froze, the weight of human resolve pressing down on them. Humans weren't just strong or smart. They had an unwavering moral compass, an ability to negotiate, reason, and assert themselves in the darkest moments. Even this intruder, armed with ill intent, sensed it. A tense silence filled the dock. Then, in a flurry of movement, the cubs sprang. Not violently, but decisively. They corralled the intruder, nudging and herding with an intelligence that bordered on strategy. Harper approached, her hands raised in non-aggression. "Look at them," she whispered almost to herself. "They know what's right. They understand trust." The intruder, realizing escape was impossible without harming the cubs, and thereby facing Harper's full wrath, finally slumped to the ground. Harper exhaled slowly. This was a human victory. Aided by creatures that mirrored human virtues in their own instinctual ways: loyalty, courage, and protection of the vulnerable. As she stood there, the cubs surrounding her feet, Harper felt a surge of pride, not in herself alone, but in the shared alliance between species. Humanity had always faced adversity, from the earliest pioneers to the colonists of Orion 7. And now, even in the cold expanse of space, humans were not alone in their ingenuity and resilience. Later in the medbay, Harper cleaned her minor wounds, the cubs curling around her like living guardians. She knew the intruder would face the station council, but the lesson lingered. Humans, with their flaws and fears, still had an unmatched spark, the ability to fight for what was right, to protect others, and to inspire loyalty and courage in those around them. That was something no algorithm could ever replicate. Harper whispered again, this time not to hide anything, but to affirm it. I'm fine, and we'll be all right. The cubs nuzzled her, and in their quiet companionship, she felt the truth of it. Humans could endure anything. They could inspire loyalty in the unlikeliest of allies. They could be heroes even in the most alien of worlds. And in that moment, Harper Dawson smiled, knowing that the bond between human and cub, instinctive, unbreakable, and utterly unique, was proof of the enduring brilliance of humanity.